Hey everyone, welcome back to the RPGames YouTube channel. My name is Ralph. We're on the Crusade management screen. We're gonna push through some logistics reform. Curious to see how it goes. I'm gonna skip a day immediately. And then hopefully, when I return to the throne room, we'll have that meeting. Hail! Dorgalinda's one eye is red from sleepless nights on the job. The supply situation is improving, but too slowly. Once the fellows of the Crusade lost their connections in the quartermaster's service, they switched to dealing with the cart drivers directly. Each supply caravan loses a cart or two on the way, and its driver tells us tall tales about how they were attacked by demons or how a frog swooped in and carried off an entire cart. We catch these jokers, but it's getting out of control. We can't get them all. We need to change something in the system itself. I propose we have inspectors from the Mendavian treasury travel with each caravan. Someone experienced, someone who's ready to answer for the delivery with their life, and who knows how to keep the cream away from the cat, so to speak. So soldiers are stealing from their own comrades, like cats. What was it you said, Dorgalinda? Like the cream that got the mouse instead of the cat? In any case, this is wrong. We must convince them. Let the caravans be accompanied by priests from the capital. Under their eyes, the warriors will be ashamed to steal. I think that's a bit of a naive outlook. We overlooked their antics when it was just clandestine trades, but theft must be dealt with quickly and severely. Rochelet, what are you doing on this council? You think I shouldn't have joined? It's just, well, I spend a lot of time studying how armies work, both Crusader and Demonic, when I was spying. I think my advice might be useful, or at least I hope it will be. But if I'm a bother, I'll leave, of course. Okay, so if we do priests, the energy points income increases by 7. That's quite a lot. If we choose Lance solution, material points income increases by 20. And if we have treasury workers, the army has plus 15 additional movement points. Yeah, I'm not quite sure that these 15 additional movement points are gonna make a huge difference. Material points and energy points though. Let's pick material points increased by 20. That's the biggest increase, so let's just take that one. This is an army, and troublemakers must be subdued, not indulged. When Mendev sees that the gear they send us is reaching us safe and sound, they'll trust us more and quit being so stingy. It will be done. I hope our caravans will be safe from now on, but I have a feeling this won't be the last time we have to convene the council to address a problem relating to the fellows. Seelah seems to be in a good mood. She smiles at you and then scratches the back of her head as if suddenly realizing something. Probably shouldn't have come to you officially, like to an audience, but this is the only way to catch up these days. I wanted to ask you if you'd like to go shopping with me. Yeah, got nothing else to do. You got Wednesday evening off? Well, let's go shopping. It's probably not right to distract the Knight Commander with such trifles, but I thought I should drag you out for a walk. We haven't enjoyed a moment's peace since, well, we've been saving Canabras, marching on Drezen. Besides, I desperately need advice. I'm going to buy a present and I know nothing about fancy jewelry. Do I look like I do? I mean, who are you buying the present for? For Elan and his bride. After that story at the camp when Curl stole the ring from us and summoned the demons, Elan and I both overreacted and said some things we shouldn't have. He apologized to me, but I haven't really apologized to him. I want to buy a ring to replace the one that was stolen. There's a new jewelry shop in Drezen. It's owned by Sunhammer, the same jeweler who made the first ring. Oh, that's a great idea. Let's stretch the legs, yeah. Great, well then I'll meet you at the jewelry shop. It's in the east of the city. I guess we know what we're gonna do this episode. We're going shopping. Alright, we're at the jewelry shop now. Do my eyes deceive me? The victorious Knight Commander himself has paid a visit to my shop. Such an honor, such an honor. Dignified dwarf in a luxurious, beautifully adorned garment bows to you before turning to Seelah. You're most welcome as well, Iomedes faithful. It's a pleasure to see so many brave crusaders within these walls. I'm Derek Sunhammer, the jeweler. The shop is one of many that I own. And yes, you see that right. There is actually wings on the back of Cauldar now. Can't fly just yet, but at least it provides extra armor class. Ah, Master Derek himself. I heard the only place one is likely to bump into you is at the royal reception. Not at all. My wares are expensive, not least because I have to buy costly metals and gems. Also pay for the security of shops and workshops throughout Mendev and beyond its borders. My prices limit the circle of my clientele, but that doesn't mean I myself shun all those not in possession of a noble title. I must say again, I'm very glad to see you here. Why did you decide to open a shop on the front line of the war? Well, there are two sides to me, and if I can put it that way, I'm both a merchant and an artist. For the artist in me, the Crusade is a limitless source of inspiration. Recent years I've crafted very few delicate items, plain flower patterns, you know. My current preference is for heavier, larger jewelry. Dark metal, expressive gems and cool colors. Everything that reminds me of steel armor. The calming weight of a shield in your hands. Clash of weapons. The merchant in me sees something else in Drezen. A risky but potentially fruitful new market. If you succeed in your noble cause and defeat or at least push back the demons, the city will thrive. Whoever is first to make a splash here will reap the rewards. Those are my motives, inspiration and greed in equal measure. Seelah wants to talk to you about something. You have my full attention. He starts to stroke his beard. Oh, now we're in. It's simple, master. You might remember that a while ago Sir Elan of the Houndhearts ordered a ring from you. A silvery ring with a blue-green gem. I would like to buy something similar, but I only have this much money. If what Seelah is offering is not enough, I will help. Come on, Cauldar. I only invited you along for advice. I can handle the expenses myself. Well, oh, I would advise you not to reject the commander's help out of hand. With his participation, I can offer you something truly special that fits your description perfectly. A ring with a blue-green gem, just as you've described. This is one of my latest creations and I'm very proud of it. Alas, your own funds, my dear, are only enough for my plainest ring, and the gem in it is not the right color. Add 1,000 gold coins. Good thing we just sold a bunch of magical items. We need the very best, yeah, for a guy that I don't even know. I mean... Anyway. Master Derek lowers his head respectfully and retrieves a box from the bag on his belt, opening it to reveal an exquisite ring with glittering blue-green jewel. He lets the light play on the gem's facets and places the box in Seelah's hand. This is a special item and I'm glad to see it go to someone as worthy as yourself. For how could the commander's friend be anything but? May it bring good fortune to its owner. Now if you'll excuse me, I don't usually make sales in my own shops. I have golems for that. Besides, I prefer spending my time at my workbench, not behind the counter. But I was glad to serve you, Commander, and your valiant companion. All the best. Well, that's done. Come with me to the barracks to give the ring to Elan, will you? After that, we can go to the tavern and have a few drinks. Are you happy with what you bought? Well, yes, the truth is I just needed a reason to talk to him and show that I want us to patch things up. Not great at this friendship stuff, but I'm trying. Now watch Elan refuse this ring. Sure, it's gonna happen. We walk through people now with these wings. Unbelievable. I'm telling you, it's gonna be 1,000 gold thrown in the bin. Well, we're running even. Just so happy we're gonna give this ring. Seelah, Knight Commander. Good to see you. Not this again. Well, to avoid a drawn-out conversation, I'll get to the point. I got you a gift. It's, well, a ring, to replace the one that Curl stole. Oh, Seelah, thank you so much, but you shouldn't have. I've already apologized to you for how I behaved back at the camp, and I'll say it again, I don't blame you for anything. We fought shoulder to shoulder here in Drezen. Can't we just let bygones be bygones? Sure we can, but take the present. Your wedding is right around the corner. I have the feeling that the wedding is off. I don't know. Did you know we found Jana? After she ran off, she was taken prisoner by demons. So I heard. Not surprised. She didn't just let us down, she let herself down too. Do you still distrust me and the power I've been granted, Elan? Man! Like, talk about this power. He goes around asking every single person, like, hey, how do you like my power? Hey, how do you like my power? Little narcissist he is. Yes, Commander. I still have my doubts. I'm just a warrior, I have faith in the gods' will. But I'm used to relying on things I can understand, things I know. An honest sword, a prayer passed down through the generations. Don't take it as a sign of disrespect. It would be more disrespectful to lie to your face. By the way, when is this long-awaited wedding? Very soon, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. It would be a tremendous honor if you would come to my wedding. We're going to hold it not far from the walls of Drezen, to the east, towards the river. Seelah has already been invited, now I'm asking you. You showed so much kindness to me when you helped me look for the ill-fated ring. I simply must repay you somehow. Besides, Kiana would simply love to meet you. I can't deny her anything. Now I'm getting the feeling that Kiana is maybe a demon. For sure this is gonna be a trap, like, you can see that coming a mile away. This is great, sail go, Cauldar. We'll have so much fun. Aren't you worried about holding the wedding outside the city walls? Yeah, that makes no sense. We chose a place that is still within range of the holy power of the Sword of Valor. My fellow Houndhearts will be there, and Kiana and her friends know how to handle themselves. Of course, the location is not entirely risk-free, nowhere in the Whirlwind is, but it's as protected as it can be. And the territory has been much calmer since your victory. Well, I'll be there, I guess. Thank you, Commander, and you, Seelah, for the gift. So long, my friend. Thank you for coming for a walk with me. It's nice to take a breather between fights sometimes. I hope we have a good time at the wedding. All these battles and divine powers, we need to make sure we don't lose touch with ordinary life. Alright, let's see, what is going on army-wise? We have Setsuna here. That army is off limits. This one is as well, probably, until we get some more reinforcements. Not much further to explore here, so I think I'm gonna go up here with the main army and... or, well, I can go here. Soraviel, to be very honest, I am really sorry that I did not take a mage general, because I found out that this archer general does not do anything during combat, and the general, like the mage, is such an incredible addition to the army. I'm actually considering like recalling Soraviel here and picking a mage general instead. And the other thing I've been wanting to do for quite a while now is go to Baphomet Shrine and get Ember back. How about we do that in this episode? I've been saying that for like maybe 3 episodes already. So let's do that. Let's head over here with the party and we'll do this wedding afterwards. There's a ravaged longhouse here that we cannot reach from this road. There is old Sarkorian mines as well, which I haven't been to. There is Legacy of the Ancients I haven't been to either. There is actually a lot of locations. Makeshift lab. Yeah, there's a good amount of locations that I could spend some time in. I am going to move to Baphomet Shrine though. Okay, we ran into a random encounter on the road. And I'm hoping it's not a dragon. I do hear voices somewhere.
March on.
Well, that's part of a person. What do we got here? An ancient ghost. It is... hopefully it's not related to the Spectre, whose stuff I looted in the previous episode. You're surrounded by a lonely, empty landscape. In front of you, a solitary figure stares into the fire. The flames illuminate his ghostly form, but his features are concealed beneath the mask. You hear the muffled wail of the wind in the distance, like a child crying for its mother. Well, would you look at that, an adventurer has arrived. The figure's face is hidden behind the mask, but he sounds friendly, although you detect a note of sadness in his voice. When he speaks again, however, his tone is cold and emotionless, as if reciting a text he memorized long ago. You're searching for ancient knowledge. But the path to the heart of mystery can only be revealed to the one most worthy. However, all it takes are a few small steps to set you on this path of discovery. So put yourself to the test, answer my questions with the knowledge you possess. Prove you are worthy of possessing far greater knowledge. Who are you? Yeah, it does not matter. I'm not the answer, I'm not the question. I'm simply the one who asks the question. Okay, what question do you wish to ask me? It's a test. Anyone who wishes to learn the secrets of creation must first prove their thirst for knowledge. You will be rewarded if you answer correctly, but do not be afraid to give a wrong answer. These questions are simply one of many tests. I will show you the way to the others. That is my duty. It is why I'm here. Okay, ask me a question. I mean, we have Nenio in the party, so we should be good, I guess, when it comes to knowledge something checks. First question is not intended to be difficult. The ghostly figure gestures with his hand and a leaf appears. He holds it out to you and you notice that it's almost as big as the palm of his hand. The leaf appears fresh and vibrant. Tell me, to which tree does this leaf belong? Of course, we failed the check. Oh, it was difficulty 30. Wow. So we rolled an 18. Oh no, we rolled an 8. Okay, well, still with a plus 10 we would have had to roll like a natural 20, so I don't know. Knowledge is the reward you seek, but ignorance is a reason to seek the reward. You were unable to answer my question, but I will show you the way to the legacy of the ancients. Uncover its secret, and it will take you one step closer to the knowledge you desire. A strange, melodious sound fills the air. The ghost stands up hastily. I've been released. The demonic spell is gone. The ghost's voice has changed. His tone is no longer cold and emotionless. Listen to me, adventurer. I'm a dead man, forced to keep an eternal watch. I'm a spirit bound by a spell. Magic forces me to say all this nonsense about knowledge and rewards, and it also prevents me from telling you who condemned me to this fate, or what happens within the heart of mystery. However, there are other things that I can't tell you. You'll have to hurry though. I only have time to answer a single question before the spell sends me back to the oblivion. Why would anyone go to all this trouble to find the most worthy one? What's the point of all these puzzles and riddles? Can't answer the question. I'm forced to be a part of this, but I do not know the purpose of my enslavement. The power that binds me also wants adventurers to solve riddles. That is all I know. Supposed to tell adventurers that my questions are a test to see if they're worthy. In reality, however, they're nothing more than bait. They're meant to lure adventurers to the reward that awaits them in the heart of mystery. The ghost barely manages to finish his sentence. A sudden burst of magical energy surges through his body and he disappears with a scream. Okay, we made it to Baphomet Shrine. Although we do need some healing first, because of course we had to run into like some random encounters. Should be good enough.
Let us be off.
Oh shit. That is some gigantic demons. The altar of Lord Baphomet has been desecrated. We will clean it with the blood of the traitors. Look what you've done. Give them the girl, will be pardoned. Yeah, right. We won't give her to anyone, not to you or the demons. Oh boy. There's some former cultists who are gonna get eaten. Ember is still trying to get everyone to calm down. That's probably not gonna happen. Alright, let's get on with it. If we want to survive, we have to fight together. Okay, well, good luck. Are we in combat too now? Yeah, it looks like it. Let's see if I can shoot someone from here. No, it doesn't look like it. So the cultists are fighting the demons, which is quite surprising, to be honest. But I'm not gonna complain. We need to get in here and do the Light of the Angels in a moment. Let's run up front. That might have been a bad idea, but we'll see how that goes. Regil. Let's have you get in there as well with the Order of the Order of the Get Claw, the Order of the God Claw. Let's see, can I still do a spell? Yes, but enlarge person, yeah, I need to touch someone for that. That's not gonna work. Could give a bunch of people haste, but that's also not really, well, it's needed, but it's not really useful now because I can't catch everyone. Let's just take out a mirror image here. If that somehow helped. Darren is taking his sweet time. Great, more mirror images. Greybor is probably not even gonna reach the battle at his regular tempo. Okay, Rochelet. And that is also a standard action. Can I target this Minotaur somehow? Where is he even? Can't even find him in all the mess.
I will resist.
Well, at least that's a bunch of mirror images that are gone. Another mirror image gone. Okay, so now let's do Light of the Angels. I hope we catch everyone in that. And then let's smite this evil. Well, I'm glad that was not one of us. Getting completely destroyed there. Let's smite Chaos and attack. At least we're hitting and we're doing good amounts of damage. That is positive. Let's see. This Mind Fog thing might be a good idea. Let us walk in here. And try and cast that again. Let's get Darren moving as well. Can we bless everyone? Yes. There we go. Oh great, Greybor managed to get close enough to attack someone. Look at that. And then he misses. Nicely done, Greybor.
Prepare yourself.
Well, we actually killed one. We don't have control of Ember though. Let's whack this Minotaur. The Glabrezu Conqueror is probably the toughest test that we have here.
This one's mine.
Well, so much for the Minotaur. Okay then. Nicely done, I would say. Let's enlarge Cauldar. There we go. And we might want to Bane. And I cannot do that. Okay. Greybore. Oh, I forgot to study the target there. That is a pity. We're all standard actions, so let's try and get at least some mirror images gone. How are you, Ember?
We can do it.
Man, he does a lot of damage in one go. Alright, Regil.
The attack.
Can you hit him? What do we need? 32. Whew. There is still mirror images going on. Let's try to freeze him. Not quite sure if that worked. Overcomes the spell resistance. Oh, okay, well, look at that. So let's cast Bane now then. Greybore. You can actually also do Freebooter's Bane. How about you do that? That gives everyone else a bonus too.
Make your peace.
Well, Arushale is taking a... Was that a hit? Ember hit it? Oh wow, if Ember can hit it.
Forward.
Are you kidding me? Did we just kill it with one hit from Cauldar? Damn, Cauldar. Breathing hard, a cultist knight wipes her blood-smeared sword on a tabard depicting Baphomet's unholy seal. She looks around. Was a difficult fight, but by some miracle none of the cultists perished. Looking back at Ember, she kneels in front of you. Knight Commander, we are all guilty of treason and we repent. We beg for your mercy. Don't listen to her, Commander. Another knight, also wearing Baphomet's tabard, throws his weapon to the ground. Repentance? She was ready to give this girl to the demons, until she realized there would be no mercy from them. We're all traitors and murderers here, henchmen of Baphomet and soldiers in Tasgarod's army. You better kill us all on the spot. Wow, that is repentance right there. Just kill us. Don't say that, you protected me, didn't you? Maybe you wanted to do something bad, but then you changed your mind, didn't you? Please, don't punish them too harshly, they didn't mean to hurt anyone. They were just deceived by the demons. Are you alright? Yes, just a little scared. The kind knights protected me and then you came. Tell us what happened to you. Some of the locals had gathered so we could all pray together. Then those knights came and started fighting. And they killed lots of people. Then they took me here and put me on the altar. I asked them not to hurt me, but they started arguing among themselves. Some said they had to sacrifice me and others wanted to protect me. I was so sad they were arguing, I tried to make them friends again, but they just yelled more and swung their swords. Then I cried, because I didn't want anyone else to die. My tears fell on the altar and then smoke came out of it and the altar split in half. Then all the knights screamed and demons came from outside and yelled that I had insulted Baphomet. I didn't want to hurt anyone, I swear, I just wanted everyone to be friends again. Of course you have to apologize to Baphomet for the broken altar. Damn it, no, not even I can joke about this. Amber, honestly, not everyone deserves an apology, no matter how much you've hurt them. Did you really say prayers for the demon lords? Yes, I think demon lords are the most miserable creatures in the world. Being evil is sad and painful, and it means that the evilest ones must be the saddest of all. Happy people don't start wars and don't bring terrible calamities down on others. So I thought if they heard our prayers, then maybe they would change their minds and wouldn't be evil anymore. Yeah, people call you a saint, I understand why. It's a bit of a naive saint, though. Me? That can be true. I'm just an ordinary girl, a sinner, like everyone else. Alright, so, which of these knights protected you? All of them, of course, all of them. Please don't punish anyone. See, they have repented. Yeah, I don't believe a word of that. Why are you defending them? They killed your congregation and abducted you. Yes, they killed many good people, but will killing them make it any better? Please don't kill them. You see, they've repented. I know you do everything fairly and as the law tells you to, but the most important law of all is kindness. If we punish everyone for everything and don't forgive anyone in the end, we'll have to execute everyone in the world. Isn't that silly? I hope you will punish us. I hope for mercy, yeah. I must say I do admire these folk. First they sell themselves to demons and then just as easily turn against their chosen idol. I'm certain that if we leave them now and have a picnic on a hill nearby, they'll happen upon a new foolish idea and a new master before we finish our sandwiches. Please be kinder. Oh boy. I won't execute them, but I'll send them to prison. You can keep preaching to them through the bars. It's both fair and merciful. Praise the commander for his wisdom and kindness. You'll see, they will change. I will visit you every day. Shall we? Man, Ember, that is messed up. That is messed up. And now I'm left to wonder, who should I leave at home? Is it gonna be Darren again that I'm not gonna take anymore? For now, I'm gonna continue with the current party, though. Oh, we've got a bunch of soldiers. Where are you running off to? Could have helped us loot the place. I mean, is that too much to ask? Alright, a bunch of stuff here. Bunch of stuff here. Let's take a look around where those soldiers ran off to. What is this?
Follow me.
Ooh. Well, that wasn't really worth it, was it? But where did I come from? I certainly didn't go this direction yet. Man, in real life I would be so terrified walking on such a steep ledge. Oh, we found another corpse. Great. More specters to kick our ass. Can we continue there? No, oh, okay. I was gonna say that is a bit too much. Let's run back.
What's that?
And let's continue up. And not move further there, okay.
Onwards.
Okay, so we've reached the edge of the map. Okay, so now that we're down here, we might as well visit a number of places. For example, there is some items that we can pick up here. There is items that we can pick up here. Core of the Riddle we could go to. Well, let me first take a look at the Crusade management. So we have our relic augmented. That is something. Oh, we have a bunch of events here. A group of mongrels has arrived in Drezen. The hunters may have been brave in their underground caves, but they have lost their nerve on the surface. They're scared of sunlight, get disoriented by open spaces, and feel perturbed by unfamiliar opponents. Lan asks the commander to be understanding regarding his comrades' anxiety and not throw them straight into the thick of things. Okay, so we can position them in the rear of the army, which gives us 50 sharpshooters for the main army. That is 50 fighters. This is 50 sharpshooters. Fast and rapid firing are recruited at the commander's headquarters. All Mongol fighters will get the Heavenly Protection feat. Oh, really? Well, I guess we're gonna inspire them with the Light of Heaven. The Light of Heaven steals the hearts of the underground hunters. They're now ready to face any challenge and defeat any foe. A visitor from the past. A small crevice opened in the middle of Drezen. Then a tiny, sickly old man climbed out. Coughing heavily, he introduced himself as a spirit of the Sarkorian land and thanked the Crusaders for their struggle. He wishes to help the Crusade and is offering the commander a choice. He can either open up the metal deposits that sleep beneath the earth not far from the fortress or grow lush forests on top of them, where wild game will make its home. Interesting. If we choose the metal deposits, material points income is increased by 5 for 30 days. If we choose the forest, the units get the robust feat, which gives us +2 maximum hit points. And if we convince the spirit to help us however we can, that is evil, and then we get 100 material points. I think we can choose the forests here. Upon hearing the commander's choice, the tiny old man smiled and melted into the earth. Soon after, scouts reported that several groves appeared just outside Drezen. The resulting fresh air gives the soldiers strength. The relic that was created from the altar of the first retriever is attracting practitioners of secret knowledge. A druid who has arrived in Drezen is asking for permission to cleanse the sacred item of corruption. A dark priestess of Nidal wishes to dedicate it to her patron, Zan Kutan. And a frenzied worshipper of Lamashtu yearns to awaken the spirit of the long-dead monster, who will be given the right to touch the relic. Really? So, if we praise to Zan Kutan, the shirt is weaved from spiderweb, it strangles the wearer, inflicting a -5 penalty to mobility skill checks. It also helps to discharge electric damage, granting the wearer electricity resistance 30. Whenever the wearer is hit by a non-slashing weapon, they must pass a reflex saving throw or become staggered. Yeah, that's no use to us at all. If we cleanse the gear, this clean and nice shirt is weaved from retriever spiderweb, purified by druidic magic. Whenever a druid wearing it casts a spell from their spellbook, they cast it as if they were 1 level higher. Well, it's very nice, but we don't really have a druid in our party. And then the Shroud of Eternal Hunger, whenever the wearer polymorphs into any creature, they get a +4 enhancement bonus to attack and damage rolls. Yeah, that's also for a druid, but yeah, again, we don't have that. So let's just cleanse it, and then I'm guessing we're gonna sell it. The Druidic magic has cleaned the item woven from the web of the first retriever by summoning the totem of the spider, a skilled and patient retriever. They have exorcised the spell from this dark relic. Alright. And then reinforcements of Crusaders from the Order of the Flaming Lens have arrived in Drezen. Their leader, Nistra Flamefinger, is awaiting an audience with the commander. Yeah, she's gonna have to wait a moment. We can do all our decrees again. We could do another outpost expansion. We can also actually build some stuff, I would say. I'm wondering actually if level 5 is the highest. I don't know. Because we haven't really been able to level up our diplomacy here. We definitely need a whole bunch more leadership for some reason. We can build stuff, but let me take a look here. Let's take this one, Fate of the Faultless Daybreak. I don't think it matters a gigantic bunch. This is leadership, which we need. So let's issue this decree, just for the fun of it. And then we could actually upgrade another outpost. I'm going to go to Drezen for a moment. We can still build a whole bunch of stuff. Oh wow, that's a big building. Let's get ourselves a hall of strategy. And we probably could use a watchtower. Okay, so they have besieged the stone maze. So we're gonna send Chief Ageboya. This is like level 7 against level 7. This might be a rough one, especially since it's a whole bunch of demons. I hope this is gonna go well. Okay, so the Dredge have Poison Cloud. The Shear... I don't think the Shear have spells. I'm not 100% sure. We can throw a few spears at them, that's not gonna do much. Let's see, the Scorching Ray. This could kill the Retrievers. With some luck. Well, it kills 5 of them. We cannot reach them with our horses. Not quite sure if we want to move in with yeah, let's move our paladins over here. Just try and kill it with our mage here. Okay, they are down. That is positive. Oh, they're gonna have to move around. That sucks. Let's try hitting the dredge as well. Okay, now we can start healing. That's a little bit of healing at least. We can kill one share with a spear, that's great. Yeah, this Earth Elemental is not the fastest, to be honest. Let's try and take down a bunch of them, because otherwise it's gonna last a really long time. That doesn't do anything. Oh my goodness. They just have a whole bunch of hit points, that's it. Wow. Yeah, that's going great. The good thing is we can just heal them up the whole time. But yeah, these Earth Elementals are pretty useless. They don't do any damage whatsoever, actually. Let's heal our paladins again. Let's take down a little bit of dredge here. That is good. That is very good. Okay, now we can start focusing on the dredge. Yep. Let's hopefully kill 30 of them. 24, that's not too bad. Yeah, so these earth elementals, I'm gonna need to replace those because that's not doing anything. Let's kill the shear. It looks like we're not gonna lose anyone. Unless something really strange happens. Surprised they haven't thrown any poison cloud at us yet. And there we go. But yeah, you can see how valuable a mage is, right? Let's level her up. We're gonna get Penetrating Strike, which target unit ignores up to 3 points of damage reduction for 3 rounds. All units in the army have a +3 bonus to saving throws per level of this feat. All spellcasting units have a +2 bonus to armor class and damage per level of this feat. The general has +15 bonus to energy per level of this feat. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. I guess we can give bonus to saving throws. But yeah. And with that battle out of the way, I'm gonna put a cut in the video. If you're enjoying the content, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you want to follow along. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.